Willow is always seen as a bad character pick. She has low sanity, she freezes faster, and she has like a bear that doesn't really provide much help to her or to others. But she does have an increased sanity multiplier, so auras are more effective towards her, both good and bad. Even auras that she just wears like the tam or the top hat. She is also immune to fire, hence her being the—
Oh, you were talking about Willow. I know quite a lot about her.
Who the heck are you?
Oh, you don't remember? I'm the guy that haunts your nightmares, remember?
Well, get in line, there's already another one that does that. Come to think of it, he hasn't really been around for a while. I wonder what's happened to him.
I killed him and ate his liver. Relax. He's probably fine, I think. Most likely. Anyways, Willow has a bunch of wonderful things about her. First, her lighter lasts way longer than those run-of-the-mill torches to craft with sticks and twigs. And she has her good friend Bernie Sanders that will get you out of a pinch in exchange for one use of your sewn kit. Her personality will melt your heart, both figuratively and literally. Don't forget to pack some water balloons in the event your base spontaneously combusts into flames. Then again, if your base suddenly did get burned by her, you probably deserved it. Anywho, speaking of which, small public message. Not all Willows are griefers, so the next time you can start kicking her out of your server, just remember, I can fuck your shit up.
Okay, well thank you for sharing. Can I finish now?
Alright.
She's a pyromaniac, so she is really great with fire. Standing on top of a fire gives her sanity. Each individual fire gives her 6.6 sanity a minute, so you can stack as many burnables on one place as you want and make a massive sanity aura. Her lighter can be used to light enemies on fire. Enemies on fire not only run around and panic, but it can give Willow time to escape or kill the aggressor. Since she is also immune to fire, she can be right on top of fires using it as a protective barrier from enemies that are trying to attack her. And you can do it to Bernie too, since he is also fireproof as well. So you can use Bernie to attract mobs into a fire and fight within that radius. That's like a lot of her basic stuff.
If I may add, by the way, Willow is the best at fire-based warfare. Her fire immunity can be paired with mobs panic on fire to create a stun lock on non-stun lockable mobs such as tall birds and pigs.
Yeah, that works really well with her too, because she doesn't need to worry about wearing armor or taking fire damage like the other characters. There's also the Bernie Blender.
Trademark currently patenting.
Why is there a trademark?
Why wasn't there a trademark sooner?
The Bernie Blender is great when you have a lot of nightmares spawning, specifically through the Bone Helm or maybe through the nightmare phases in the ruins. All you do is put a Bernie down one at a time, so that way he is always taunting the nightmares. This is primarily good for farming, and you almost don't even need to wear armor for the duration of the farming, since Bernies will always be taunting. It kind of breaks when there are no nightmares though.
You know, all those things you just mentioned, you can do as a normal character. Heck, even I could do it. Fire immunity can be granted by armor in the game, and thanks to Beefaloes you don't even need to worry about an inventory slot dedicated to it. Her lighter is worse than a torch for combat. It doesn't even guarantee you'll ignite the enemies. Ugh, it's better against rain, I guess. To that point you should just have a lantern. Monsters don't even start panicking immediately when they enter a fire, so they can still get a wallop on you even while doing the fire shield. Meaning it's not even as effective as you would hope. And my hopes were little to begin with. Barring a couple of shenanigans with her teddy, she's not as good as expected. So in conclusion, she's not even a match against anyone else.
Listen here, Mr. Stupid McStupidface. My gal is one of, if not the best survivor in this entire damn game. And nothing that's gonna come out of your gosh darn knob is gonna change that.
Yes, and what are you going to do about it?
Barbecue.
Well, while they go settle that, Willow is such a unique character. But I certainly feel like there are some things that can make her better. I feel she kind of got the short end of the stick as far as reworks go. I really hope they spend more time buffing her. I would personally like it if you could use Bernie outside of being insane, or even make it so that you can light Bernie or yourself on fire to take advantage of the fire shield. After learning so much about fire in my fire video, they could even make it possible for Bernie and Willow to not spread fire themselves, which would actually give Willow so much more tech that would be unique to her.
If you don't mind, a few examples I strongly recommend: the buffing her by increasing her layer's light radius to outmatch that of a lantern, giving Bernie a 1.5 times damage multiplier while he's on fire. I mean, when you think about it, while you're on fire, your fists are also going to be on fire, and that's what he uses to punch you right in the gob. Allowing her to craft a homemade flamethrower, big supporter of this one, some fuel sight, some shit, her lighter. Or let her craft incendiary pouches like Toadstool's knapsacks, except they burn.
Just like Wyan here, give any suggestions you'd like in the comments below. I'm sure that the community may have a few things to suggest for Willow. I hope you all enjoyed. This video was brought to you by a friend of mine. He really enjoys Willow and really wanted to share his love for her. Thank you all, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care!